Hello, Romerica.
Hi, everyone.
Ouch. Welcome back. Yeah, I was totally checking if you're watching us. Anyway,
I hope you are.
Yeah, don't turn away now. Anyway, what are we doing?
We are reviewing the upcoming TV show on Netflix called Cursed, which apparently it's a really big deal on the internet right now with all the shows which are not gonna be this year, and this thing is anticipated for some reason. We don't know why, but we're gonna see the trailer and then we can talk more about it.
Yeah, put it
I just
on.
know it's about some King Arthur legend. So
Play it.
They came
Teenage
while we
face.
slept.
300 vibe.
To cleanse the world of our kind.
I'm watching here.
Because we're different.
Pagan stuff.
Because magic runs through us.
That's Floki from
because
Vikings.
we have what they want. The legend says this sword belongs to the one true king.
Arrow?
But what if the sword chooses a queen?
July 17. Well, that's close. Alright. What do you think?
Well, I mean, it's okay for the young adult audience and people that, young adult who likes fantasy.
Yeah, the thing is that it's based on the legend of King Arthur, which was a story which was always tried to be exploited but didn't work out. If you remember, it was a TV show, I think you saw it, about King Arthur before Game of Thrones got out, and everybody was hyped thinking that that show is going to be the next big thing,
Mm-hmm.
You said something that you think it's going to be a Rome type of show. No, Rome is...
No,
much.
it's just the robed guys. I think of that.
How they look. I thought you were referring to the show.
Yeah,
But
I never watched that. I don't know.
Even the synopsis for me, it sounds so cliche and so plasticated, if that can be a trait. A teenage sorceress named Nimue encounters a young Arthur on his quest to find a powerful and ancient sword. The creators is Frank Miller and Tom Wheeler, who worked on 300 actually. We just checked this out right now. Sin City 2. That comic bookish style, you said that it's kind of like running out of fashion, kind of. I mean, it's getting old.
Well, I was mostly referring to. See, we had a discussion before all this, if you're wondering, but we were talking about slow motion in shows and movies, and it's going out of style.
It's getting old.
Yeah, I mean, it was a huge thing because of The Matrix, really.
And who is this actress, Katherine Langford? Because I keep...
Langford? I don't know.
Because I keep seeing that people are hyped because she's in this.
I don't know.
What's so special about her? It's just your typical teenage girl.
You know what?
TV
Come to think of it, I don't think
show.
I've ever seen her before.
No, I think you saw her because she was in Knives Out, a good movie we watched recently.
Yeah, but I don't even remember her in that.
We'll post right now a photo of her in that TV show, most probably, so people can recognize her. 17th of July.
Oh, I see why people talk about her. It's because there's that, you saw it said 13 Reasons Why, and that's a popular thing right now.
Really?
Yeah.
What is this? Is it for teenagers or what?
Mostly.
Again. Look, now my opinion about this Cursed TV show. I think it's just a version of Witcher, more polished and more plasticated for teenage young audience, which can be good, can be stimulating for the their imagination. But after you saw TV show like even Vikings is more organic than this type of show. These types of show were basically made in the 90s when you had Xena, you had Hercules, those cheap TV shows. This is not cheap because obviously the productions for TV shows risen a lot in the past years, but I see their faces, they're all like it's like they have makeup or they're so
They
perfect.
gotta have
so
makeup.
yes, but it's a pre-medieval TV show.
Yeah, you're right. They need more dirt makeup.
They need more realism. You know what's up with her face? She's so pretty, like she's in high school and she's playing in a cursed movie.
Look, here's a big mistake that directors or whoever's in charge of this
Producers.
stuff. Yeah, they always make this mistake. Whenever dealing with something from the old times, they make everybody beautiful. And
not necessarily, not only I can dig with beautiful because sometimes they are. Basically, it's the fact that they made them look like they're not rugged at all. Not, they don't have, even the blood on her face is so pretty, like made her look like she's a teenage girl who just went into Camelot all of a sudden, like it's just not. I can't buy this type of shit. Excuse me, I mean, why? Haven't these type of TV shows been done in the early 2000s? And we have those.
Even in Vikings, where they were dirtier, they were still beautiful.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Even though you had them a little bit more organic, more rugged. Even in Game of Thrones, they're a bit beautified. Kind of like polished as hell a bit, especially in the first season. Afterwards, it's better, but especially in the first season, they make them look so.
It's very plain and simple. Sex sells.
Sex, but that's not about sex. It's about the fact that
it's the attractiveness, which is in relation to that.
Yeah, but I'm also talking about the fact that they look like they go through shiz and they still look like they just came out of a makeup salon artist.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm just.
But anyway, it's based
people
on
being attracted to the characters.
Yeah.
Sex appeal.
We're watching what it's based upon because I saved some stuff, and it's based on the Lady of the Lake, the King Arthur legend. I visited the burial ground of King Arthur, by the way.
He's special.
And I would recommend anyone going. It's close to Bristol. I would recommend anyone to go there. Even her name is how?
I want to say emu.
Yeah, for emo goddamn kids, whatever. But with Witcher I had the same problem. They were so, even the clothes, everything was so clean and polished. Hey, wait a minute, make it a bit more realistic, or rugged. It's dirt at least or something. God damn it. I mean, I don't care. Okay, you want to make them pretty. Okay, I'm fine with that. Not everyone in the shows are completely pretty anyway, but make them, make them like they go through shit, So, I don't know. But, yeah. It's based on the Lady of the Lake, because her name is Nimue. Yeah. And that's basically the name of the Lady of the Lake, which was an enchantress in the Matter of Britain, the body of medieval literature, associated with King Arthur. And she plays a pivotal role in many stories, including giving Arthur his sword Excalibur, enchanting Merlin and raising Lancelot after the death of his father. But I don't think she was quite of a warrior like she's trying to be portrayed in this TV show. Women need these types of heroes, I guess, especially young women, I guess. I don't know.
It's a thing. It's a thing in today's culture. Women are trying to, make themselves heard.
And you recognize the Floki from Vikings?
Yes,
right?
Of course I did. I saw him. He's crazy.
Yeah, it's like didn't even left his characters in Vikings.
That's why I said he's crazy. It's because he still looks crazy.
Yeah. What I can say that is positive about this is the cinematography. It looks pretty okayish.
Mm-hmm.
But that thing growing on her face, that is so Witcher-like, when he gets poisoned or something. We might check when it appears. We're not bashing anything just because we want to. I think we can wrap this up. We kind of talked about everything what is.
Yeah, I feel like we talked about the whole history of the universe.
It had a goddamn 500,000 views in a few hours after it appeared. Why, but...
It's got the elements of what's popular in the recent years.
Yeah.
Medieval stuff.
Yeah, we were also talking that fantasy, for me, which I view some high quality fantasy, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, and I read those fantasy novels and seen high quality fantasy. And whenever I see fantasy TV shows or movies like this type, so superficial, so just on the surface, barely scratching the surface, because it's just made because it's cool to look cool or whatever. For me, I can't even place it as a fantasy.
I think the real problem here is CGI.
Or maybe we're from another generation.
Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, maybe that's another reason why I said that.
Yeah. So anyway, if you like what we're talking about and you agree with us, or if you don't agree, just subscribe and
subscribe even if you don't agree.
Yeah, watch our content if you like what we do. See you soon with other reactions, reviews, and music.
Yeah, and you can interact with us directly on Facebook.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see you later.
Yeah. Okay.
Ciao, peeps.
Bye bye.